Okay, here we are back in Nefarious. And let's face it, we started this all off in Macro City. Got 1 vinyl, 3 crowns, moved to Insectia, got another vinyl and 3 more crowns. Made a stop over here in Winterdown, vinyl, 3 crowns. We took a dip in the Heartless Abyss with a vinyl and 3 crowns. Played around Sukochi with that annoying Leap of Faith, giving me a vinyl and 3 crowns. And Farrah's Folly we did vinyl and 3 crowns. You can see it right there. As for Adeptco, another vinyl and 3 crowns, as well as Dr. Keckle's lab. Villain Museum, sweet and straightforward. Rail Trek Rails, likewise. Bramble Flats. All that's left is the Doom Howitzer, isn't it? But there's no crowns here. And I pushed the wrong button. Boss, you made it. You'll be happy to know that I rounded up our minions and gathered all the princesses. I load them all into the Howitzer. We've just been waiting for you. We've worked so hard. Let's end this. Crow, you're alive. I thought you were a goner. You're one tough cookie. Tougher than I thought. But I can't believe your secretary's got the drop on me. Crowbeans, amigo, we are all a jitter with worry. I likewise interject a comment of joy. But I have to say, I'm not too big on glass enclosures. Can we do something about that? Crow? Listen. Playing the villain is fun, I know, but we've been through so much together. You don't need to rule the world when you have good friends. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to sit down and talk about this kidnapping business. But I've come to be quite fond of you, little buddy. Believe me, I rule a very small part of the world. You don't want this job. It's mostly paperwork. Abandon this quest and release us. We can go monster hunting again, but I'll bring my own steed next time. Eh. The 6 of us can have a firm discussion with my sister when this is over. There's so much treasure left for us to uncover. Rescue me one more time, please. We aren't asking you to be a hero. Just be our friend. Do not listen to them, boss. Do not walk away from everything we set out to achieve. There are plenty of adventures that end with princesses being rescued. It happens so frequently no one even cares about it anymore. Let your adventure end with what you were made for. You have thwarted the heroes. You have kidnapped the princesses. Be the villain. Activate the device. End it. On second thought, I cannot take over the world today. I'm just not feeling it. Chirk with a heart of gold unlocked. Giant scary face isn't ominous enough. Which means we should go on some more adventures to collect scary face parts. I knew I could count on you. Foolish. I've never been an ambitious person. I would have been happy to rule the world as simply your right hand. But I can see that I backed the wrong horse. You? Ha! You're a secretary. You handle my HR department. And your finances, logistics, all the minutiae of running an empire that you barely bother with. Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do? Paperwork me to death? Something along those lines. But first, I'm going to do what I do best. Delegate. Maple. Crow. The old double cross. It's so evil. Brilliant. I can't even be mad. That is such a classic staple of villainy. Well done, Bex. Thanks, boss. What did you do that for? Now you can't activate the Howitzer. Never underestimate the power of paperwork. Legally speaking, do you know the specific requirements to be considered a kingdom? A fancy hat? A A minimum population of 1,000 and territory to the tune of 10,000 square feet. When I press the button, the paperwork I filed to have your organization declared a kingdom will be submitted. I have just now successfully deposed you as the ruler of your empire. Your empire shall now be legally classified as a kingdom that I rule. Which makes me a princess. My corporate kingdom is born. The first order of business is to test the Doom Howitzer out. Consider this my 5-minute notice, boss. Oh boy, she's really playing the double-cross thing straight. We're goners. Alright, how do we stop her? I can't move, so carrying me might be a good starting point. I mean, what do we do about Becky? You're gonna have to throw me in there. I'm not letting that pencil pusher run my empire. Throw you? At the top of the howitzer is the cannon part, and they misspelled cannon. Toss me in there. I especially built my armor to withstand and absorb massive concussive force. All the concussive force the Doom Howitzer generates should cause a feedback loop. Big explosion, very cool. But you'll die. Redemption is the leading killer of bad guys. Finales are just an occupational hazard. Besides, if I choose between that or the internal bleeding, give me the dramatic finish. Alright, buddy, let's do this. Beck. I have a bone to pick with you. May Apple, out of professional courtesy, I advise against trying to stop me. Give me back my evil empire. No. I'd never believed that violence solved anything. And now I'm put in a difficult situation. My kingdom. My friends need me to step up for them. To put aside my personal beliefs and hopes. Because I've always believed in the inherent good of others. That everyone just needed the opportunity to be virtuous and kind. No matter how many times that outlook has let me down. I refuse to give up. I will beat a more gentle demeanor into you. How confusingly tenacious. Not talking here because this requires a little bit more focus than I would like. And I can't even hit these things anymore. Okay, now it's going to start moving around. Where's Mac when you need him? Probably on a coffee break or something. Ah, crap. In place of continued banter, I will employ my contingency plan. Now I will restore your kingdom as a test of the machine's destructive capabilities. After all, we do not need you anymore. Don't let that pencil nut push you around, sister. I can't get back up there. I can't stop her. We can help you. I got lots of energy left, Maple. I can overcharge. Break us out for a moment. They'll just recapture us. My wings are weird, but we can lift you if we combine our strength. Jump on my axe, take Malachite's hand, and then Apodia can take you the rest of the way. These are our kingdoms. We'll save them. Love for your kingdom. Now there is something I can truly get behind. Alright, babe, no time to waste then. We have to do this now. Farah, get us started. Unlimited power! Now the hit detection on this part is even worse. Actually hit me. Okay, we got her, I think. Now's your chance. Slam dunk. Wait, I changed my mind. Doom Howitzer was destroyed. Heroes always turn up in the end, in the unlikeliest of places. True friends unlocked. A princess who saw her world crumbling apart became her own hero and saved the 4 kingdoms. Sukochi Empire, at long last, freed from the rule of a tyrant. Winter down. Some things never change. Insectia, back in business. Depco Labs, friends restored. The Heartless Abyss, new adventures on the horizon. Bramble Flats, old friends stick together. The Villain Museum, new exhibits. Macro City, where it all began. I hope he's still out there somewhere. He may be a villain, but he came through for his friends in the end. For my previous actions. Oh, it's fine, Mac. What about us, huh? You want to give Mac Apple another try? Oh, Mac, sweetie. No. No. Not a chance. That's very sweet of you to offer. Ah, bolts. So I'm hoping there's a little bit more to the ending, because that's not quite enough. Overall, there were some pretty awkward parts, primarily that final level. Like, if it weren't so glitchy, I'd say this was a pretty damn good game overall. I like Crow. It's a little sad that there weren't as many fights here as I would have liked. I mean, there were, what, 4 boss fights the entire game. Levels, also, they're few in number compared to a lot of other platformers out there, but each one really was unique when you think about it. I mean, even when we went back to the lava places, they didn't really throw the same things at us. The other nice thing is there wasn't one of those annoying water levels that tend to be in every platformer these days. I don't know if you guys remember, but the thing I prefer... Oh. So, some of these guys were actually designed by backers. One of the things I liked about Shovel Knight was that it had a really nice water level, and this one didn't have one, but by not having one, that means it didn't fall into the trap that usually comes with those. Overall, I have to agree with a lot of players saying that the controls are a little awkward and that you're floaty at times. When you're trying to make some precise jumps, you may end up jumping over it. And then... well, I really didn't care for those blasting panel things in the walls the later the game went on. Those were just used to keep you in the air while things shot at you and just tried to knock you into the lava, acid, pit, whatever. And that did get a little repetitive. So other than something like that, I still overall like the game. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Like, I'm just trying to think of some of the words that would best fit it. It's a little disappointing, I guess, in the regard that you really didn't get to do much bad, but Crow seemed more... he wasn't quite the destructive type of villain, I guess would be the best way to put it. He wanted to rule the world rather than just destroy it, and the way he behaved actually kind of reflected that. The whole Doom Howitzer thing's a little odd, but I guess that's just supposed to be his big tool to force everyone to obey or something. Overall, there still are some tweaks that can be made to make the game a little bit better, but it's a nice first start for Starblade, because I think this is their first game. Overall, I'm kind of curious what they'll do in the future, if it's going to be another platformer, if it's going to be Nefarious 2. And here we go. Things got a little out of hand, did they not, boss? Only a little. I cannot believe the plan fell apart like that. Losing gracefully is part of the complete villain package. I guess it is. So, are we cool? Yeah, we're cool. I'm docking your pay, but we're cool. Aw, bolts. We'll come back with a better plan. One that even friendship can't foil. But in the meantime, I could use a vacation. So as you can see, no one died. Plenty of people got hurt. Crow in particular apparently had some internal bleeding, I guess. Yeah, the ending does leave a little bit to be desired, I'd say. It's nice to see that Crow and Becky are still around. Leaves the potential for a sequel, it's just I'm hoping the devs will learn a little bit. But like I said, overall I'm pretty satisfied. It's not a bad game by any means. If you're interested, you could look into getting the 100% trophy. It looks like the crown one is bugged since I have all the crowns. But yeah, otherwise, like I said, in the future, I'd just like a few more levels here and there, maybe some smaller ones building up to a bigger one or something. Basically trying to work your way to the princess's level and then your big escape or something. Lots of ways that could go with this. It's just up to the devs on where they want to go. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. With Nefarious out of the way, we are ready to move on to another project. If you're interested in the game, by all means I recommend picking it up. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Some parts are a tad annoying, some of the precise jumps and getting all the crowns, but it comes with the territory, so I can't really complain. But I'll see you guys in my next project. Until then, I'm the Dark Hero. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.